steal other people's food. Or how about this one? Clip their toenails at their desk? Yeah, it happens. Gross. Joining us this morning, Tammy Hink, Milwaukee branch manager with Robert Half International. You probably heard some of these pretty bad workplace faux pas, so we're going to go through some of them.
Sure.
Good morning. Thanks for stopping by here. And like the toenails one, you know, some people may be like, you're kidding me, but I told you, knew somebody at the last place where I worked that did that. It was like, I didn't witness it, but you'd hear it. It gets around the office fast. Like, you kidding me?
Well, and it's called personal behavior for a reason. It should be left outside the office place.
Yeah, really?
Absolutely.
You couldn't do that at home? Okay, so let's go through these here. Don't wear inappropriate attire to the office. Do pay attention to how your boss or your boss's boss dresses and emulate their style. You haven't seen how my boss dresses, so I'm going to pass on that. But go ahead.
Well, that's just a really good rule of thumb. You should always see what your boss is wearing, see what their boss is wearing, and emulate that style. Yeah. They're going to be following the dress code, and so that's a good rule of thumb to follow. With
professional is the key here. Okay. Don't call someone by the wrong name. Do try to find out ahead of time if possible. That can be the worst.
Well, it's really important to, nobody likes to be called the wrong name or have their name misspelled, and it's okay to say to somebody, I don't remember your name, I want to make sure that I get it right. Or call ahead if you have a meeting. Absolutely. Call ahead if you have a meeting and say, I have a meeting with so-and-so, can you provide their correct spelling and how to pronunciate their name correctly? And
it's hard sometimes when if you're new too and you're trying to learn names with faces when you're the new person. So it takes a while, but you got to make that effort. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's another one. Don't gossip in the office. Do avoid it altogether.
Absolutely. It never ends up well for anyone. It's really important that if you find yourself in that situation, there's a couple ways to get out of it very quickly. Say I have a meeting, I have to go, or I've never heard that about so-and-so. Let's go talk to them. That'll stop it immediately.
Oh, yeah. Let's share that.
That's a little bolder.
But yeah, right. That'll do it. Don't use email for sensitive subjects. Do refrain from discussing sensitive or personal matters using email. It's amazing how many people forget this, what you're putting out on email.
The company has access to everything.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you keep it professional when you're at work, absolutely.
And always think about it, if you're going to write about somebody, would you say this to their face rather than, it's so easy to just blast off on somebody an email.
Absolutely. And it can cause a lot of problems for you.
Down the road. You don't think about it at the time. Here's another one. Don't copy the wrong person on an email or email the entire office. Do always double check your recipients before sending an email.
That can be one of the biggest mistakes you can make. You're angry about something and you fire off an email and all of a sudden it goes to your boss and the entire office about somebody. You always want to make sure that you're checking who you're sending it to and double checking.
Yeah. Any of these that we left off here? You said there was an interesting one. This is on your company's website.
It
Explain
is,
the story.
and you can find all of, we've done a number of short videos on what not to do with etiquette, and one of them is where it's called the cupcake caper, and this person has a cupcake in the fridge, and an employee comes and eats it and leaves a message saying that they don't report to a cupcake. And it goes back and forth between this person and the person who's eating it, and finally there's a message from the boss saying, you're fired, and there's a camera in the fridge as the person is finishing off the cupcake.
Getting the reaction, because so many people will do that. They think, hey, what is fair game?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing what people will do. Well, we do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Problem.
And that website to find?
It is www.roberthalf/bloopers.
Bloopers.com?
Bloopers, yep.
Okay. All right, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks so much.
Let's go over to Rob.